Howdy, everybody. My name is Tricia Swenson, and I'm coming to you live from Nottingham Park. Vail Valley Live is going to start off right now. We've got plenty of things to tell you about the rodeo. The 84th annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo kicks off. We also have Bravo tonight. We have plenty of things going on with Vail Jazz and the Dance Festival. The Vail Dance Festival starts this Friday. So we are right in the thick of it here this summer with all the activities pretty much colliding in 1 week. So you can go from your cowboy hat to your dancing shoes to, maybe just enjoying a little bit of activities over at Nottingham or at the Bravo Theater, which is going to be over at the AMP. So a lot of things for you to enjoy. So sit back and relax. We're going to go through it all to let you know how you can plan your day. Vail Valley Live starts right now. It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning,
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
it's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson, coming to you live this morning from Avon's Nottingham Park, which will be the showcase of tonight's Avon Live concert. But I got my cowboy hat on. We've got plenty of things happening down at the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. I just stopped by there yesterday. I was driving through, checking a few things out, and they had the carnival rides already up. A few people trying them out. I think they were kind of testing everything out. Cotton candy machines getting going and everything, all the food trucks being loaded in. But today is the day that we finally can go enjoy the carnival rides and enjoy the rodeo, which kicks off tonight at 7 p.m. I've heard that a lot of nights are already sold out. Maybe not tonight. Tonight is Little Buckaroo night where children get in at a discount. And then every night has different themes, whether it's Western Heritage Night, Wear Green Night for mental health awareness, and Patriotic Night. So different themes going on throughout the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo as well. Carnival is going to kick off at 3 p.m. today. So that's when you can start getting your tickets to ride the rides. The food trucks and everything will be open. And just a lot of fun and hoopla around this. And if you can't get tickets to the rodeo, you could still go to the carnival area. That's a separate area. You don't have to go through a gate to get in there. They do the gate check after you go through the carnival, so you could still hang out there with your friends. I know a lot of teens and tweens and kids probably might be heading there every single afternoon until Saturday when this all wraps up. But pretty cool that it's the 84th installment. I know we didn't really have one during COVID, but it's been going on since 1939. So a really darn long time. And we're going to hear from Ken Hovey and the Rodeo Princess. It's a big honor to be the princess and a lot of responsibility that goes with that. So we'll find out what that role means, and we'll give you some more details on what else you can do at the rodeo. But tonight, Avon Live. Now, you can't see the stage right now. I'm kind of over by the north end of the park. They're mowing the lawn over there, so I'm going to just let them finish that up, and then I'll show you the big performance pavilion. But we're going to have Kalita and Super Yamba. Okay, so that'll be the show tonight. We've got an opening act as well. Gates open around 5:30, and then we're going to be having the music and everything last till about 8:45, really until about sunset. Sunset's a little bit earlier than that, but it should be a lot of fun. And Selassie and the Fafa family will be opening up for Kalita and Super Yamba. So it should be a lot of great world beats this evening. These shows, they've had great weather for these shows, and I think today is going to be another one of those afternoons where you just get off work, or you get off of the hiking trail, or you did a little biking today, maybe some golfing, maybe some rafting. Come on into town and enjoy this lovely park. We've got the playgrounds over here. We've got some grills. Maybe you could spend the whole day at the park, do some stand-up paddleboarding. They've got the paddle boat rentals, volleyball courts, It's all right here, and they got a nice fishing dock for you as well. I'll take you out on that. But pretty cool that we have all that happening. And then Bravo Vale, we're going to be doing a little Inside the Music with Marin Alsop and Anne-Marie McDermott. We also have a little listeners at the library, which is such a great offering that they do at Bravo. They visit the different libraries, and it's for the littlest of listeners, and it's such a great time. I've been there for this before, and these kids are mesmerized, and performers from the New York Philharmonic or other orchestras will be here, and it's kind of like a little instrument petting zoo. They let the kids see up close how these instruments make the sounds that they do. So really cool that we've got that today as well. And then Alsop, Marin Alsop will be conducting tonight. All right, so she's their guest conductor, and she's one of the premier conductors in the world. So neat to have a woman in that role. That's usually, we see a lot of men in that role, but she is hands down just amazing. So she's going to be conducting Rachmaninoff with Yu-Chan Lim. So Yu-Chan Lim will be the guest artist that will be performing tonight as well. Pavilion seats are sold out. There's a few lawn seats left, I think, when I last checked. So it's a hot ticket. And this is the last outdoor concert at the AMP for the Bravo season. I can't believe we're already to that point where we're wrapping up Bravo at the Ford Amphitheater. Now, they'll still have some other performances, whether it's at the Donovan Pavilion or a lot of the little parks around here. Stratton Flats is going to be a host to a music box concert. So is the Mountain Recreation in Edwards. So there's a few other places where you could still hear some music, but it does all wrap up in early August, which is next week. So take a look at bravovale.org for more details on if you could still get lawn tickets for tonight, or if you need to wait it out and then just see some of the other performances. And then the Down Valley Get Down, we've been adding more and more music to the lineup, and Gypsum is included in this now, and Trees Don't Move are going to be playing. Trees Don't Move, they won the Battle of the Bands just behind me here at the Avon Performance Pavilion in June. They've performed at the Block Party, the Eagle Block Party. They're barely 18 years old. Some of them just graduated high school. Some of their members are still in high school, but they've done quite a bit for a very young band. So we're excited to have them. So that'll be Down Valley Get Down. It's in Gypsum, right there at the Lundgren Amphitheater. And Trees Don't Move is going to be playing that tonight. But hey, let's take a look at the weather and kind of give you some details on what we're seeing today. I decided to not even wear a jacket this morning. I've got my cowgirl shirt on, so I got some sleeves and everything. But this weather report brought to you by Outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings, a quick drive over Vail Pass to exit 205. But temperature-wise, we're seeing the upper 50s for Vail, Edwards already at 60, Avon at 58, and we'll see Eagle at 60 as well. Now we're going to top out into the upper 80s down in Eagle. I think it's going to feel a little bit warmer. If you're going down to the rodeo, be prepared. You know, the rodeo starts at 7. It ends probably about 9:30. And it might be a little cool on the way back, but I don't think you're going to need the rain jacket. We've got sunny skies in the forecast for the rest of the day. So that's going to be pretty awesome for you. So we're looking forward to that. And we'll see that maybe a little bit of cloud cover throughout the afternoon, which will be kind of nice to just let things cool off a little bit with the shade. But other than that, we're going to see some just great conditions for any outdoor activities today. Sun sets at 8:24 p.m. So like I said, it'll be setting a little bit before the Avon live concert gets done, but it's still going to be light out. So if you're biking or walking home, you're going to be getting home just fine. And keep in mind that parking is tight in Avon, so you may want to take the bus in or ride your bike, your e-bike, walk in if you're close, and you'll be good to go. Hey, but if you want to chat with us this morning, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, we are live, kind of an abbreviated schedule during the summer. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then we tape a weekend show. I think Ken Hovey and I are going to do the weekend show this week. We're going to go down to the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo and do some live hits from there. So it should be a lot of fun to kind of let you know what it looks like, what kind of carnival rides there are. Maybe we'll have a funnel cake. Who knows? They've got all the carnival food happening. So it should be a great time. But hey, if you're looking for what to wear to any of these events, these outdoor fun events, music festivals, farmers markets, I mentioned the outlets at Silverthorne earlier. Let's take a look at what Levi's has to offer.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. We're here to share with you some amazing looks for summer. It is a Silverthorne summer, and it wouldn't be complete without the Levi's outlet. So let's take a look. Here's Liv. She looks amazing. She has her fun check hat. She also has her adorable, fabulous t-shirt on that is kind of that teal and yellow. She's got her heart embellished a denim jacket. She also has the cutest heart patch denim jeans, high rise, that I've ever seen. $203.50 would be the retail, comes to $103.60 outlet. She's going to save $89.90 just off the racks. Looking great, Liv. And here comes Olivia. So Olivia is ready for party, lunch, going out, just having fun with the gals too. She has her blue zip crop sweatshirt, waiting for it to get cooler this evening. And she has her yellow ruffled dress, really, really cute with the tie front. Her blue bucket hat. Her whole outfit would be $251, comes to $120.40 with her savings card, saving $110.60. Olivia, you look amazing. Okay, Madeline, it's all up to you. You are ready to go out biking, hiking, just out on the town. You look wonderful. You've got your pink adorable cap on, your Levi's Proud Fun tee on with all the fun pastel colors. She also has her cut-off white shorts with the fringe detail, her pink sweatshirt when it gets cooler, and her pink fun belt. Whole outfit would be $207, comes to $109. She's going to save $97.91. You look wonderful, Maddie. Thank you. Sophia, you are amazing in your Levi's, your fun burgundy cap. You also have that amazing cropped shirt on. So cute, long puffy sleeve. You also have that fun white short, that braided belt, and the denim amazing jacket that has the fun little detailing on it as well. Whole outfit would be $282, comes to $143.87. You're going to save $138.13. All from the Levi's outlet, all for you. Okay, everybody, come on back in. Let's hear it for the Levi's outlet. It's here, it's home to everyone at the outlets at Silverthorne, and it's for the family. Have fun, and don't forget to pick up your savings card booklet because there's a coupon in here. You can save up to $30 every day if you have the coupon. Just go to the Colorado Welcome Center, and it's free. See you soon.
Newsflash! The Pearl Izumi outlet opened at the outlets at Castle Rock. Everything you ever dreamed of is in this store. From fabulous jerseys, Colorado jerseys, Pearl Izumi jerseys, fabulous jerseys and over jackets, and shoes for spinning, for hiking, for mountain biking, gloves, everything you ever dreamed of at reduced, of course, prices. All from the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. You're going to have the ride of your life.
At My Future Pathways, our mission is to be the helping hand that enriches and elevates the lives of youth and families of our valley so they can reach their full potential. Through our holistic approach, our tutoring service and programming strengthen our community, develop self-worth, create opportunities, and promote values. We are My Future Pathways.
We are back with Vail Valley Live. Time now to take a look at today's Vail Daily headlines for Wednesday, the 26th of July. And on the cover, what a beautiful photo, where the columbines grow. Now, this is the Colorado Blue Columbine in its prime across Eagle County. These flowers were photographed along the Shrine Ridge Road. The Blue Columbine became Colorado's official state flower on April 4th, 1899 by an act of the General Assembly. Where the Columbines Grow is one of the two official state songs of Colorado and was adopted on May 8th, 1915. So check out that beautiful photo in today's paper. Also, headlines for today: pitched battle over bolting. Now, this is the debate over Neguse's Park Act, which seeks to simplify federal regulations for use of fixed climbing anchors in wilderness areas, and it's spilling into Vail, so it's starting to affect our area. So you can learn more about what's in this bill and what's the idea behind the safety and continued access on page A3. And then in local and regional news, the big Floyd Hill makeover. So I-70 is about to see a $700 million project that seeks to relieve traffic pain points on one of Interstate 70's most notorious areas, Floyd Hill. So take a look at the rendering and what they're planning on doing, how long this project is going to take, and how it can affect you out on the roads. That's on page A2. And then also in today's paper, property reappraisal appeals nearly finished. Roughly 30% of appeals have been upheld. This was a big topic about a month ago when these were all due and people were getting the results back. So you can learn a little bit about the Eagle County Board of Equalization and how it's upheld about 30% of property value appeals that it's heard this year. So more on this on page A4. For any of you property owners out there, this is a big topic. And then in sports and outdoors, we're talking about some of the quick, fast runners around here and how they've earned some money for school. So this was the Vail Rec District named scholarship winners. Chavez, Heredia, Leonardo, and Hawkins were the recipients of $4,000 in scholarships. So congrats to them. Good job on that. And then in the arts and entertainment world, well, are you looking for someplace to dine? How about Vista at Arrowhead? Now, Vista at Arrowhead is just right there at Country Club of the Rockies, and they have some wonderful cuisine in a great setting. It's right along that golf course. Their flowers are absolutely amazing, so you can go in there for lunch or dinner, and this will give you just kind of a taste of what you can expect there. And go through the menu and help you figure out one order if you head over to Vista. And also, the Bill McKay Band is for free down in Eagletown Park. This will be on Thursday. So he's got a long history, especially playing here in Colorado. Big crowd favorite. I think we'll see a lot of people heading out. It's going to be a toss-up. Rodeo or show downtown, maybe a little bit of both, but you can read more about Bill McKay on page 822 in today's paper. So grab your copy of your Vail Daily. You can find it in newspaper dispensers from Eastville all the way down to Gypsum, or you can always just go online. The VailDaily.com website has today's stories. It has archive stories as well. You can get them in PDF format in case you want to print it out if you had an article written about you or your business. And then sign up for their newsletters, whether it's the e-newsletter on sports or entertainment. You can keep tabs on what's going on throughout Eagle County and beyond via the Vail Daily. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. We're going to take it to the roads right now and let you know what you can expect out there on the highway. What an amazing thing, this whole Floyd Hill project. I wonder what that's going to do to some of the traffic that we'll see. Now, construction-wise, we do have that construction up on Vail Pass. They are doing lane closures every single day, whether it's right lane, left lane, eastbound, westbound. It changes all the time. You can go to cotrip.org and kind of see, like, okay, which lanes are going to be closed when. And then once you get over Vail Pass into Copper Mountain, it's pretty smooth sailing all the way through Frisco, and then just outside of Silverthorne you'll see some of that bridge work that sometimes closes shoulders down. Now when you get up to the top of the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels, that's where they're doing some more tunnel work, so we see that closure that sometimes affects traffic, so just be wary of that. But then beyond that, we don't have a lot of huge projects in the Idaho Springs area, in the Georgetown area. And it isn't until you get just outside of Golden where you might see some of those projects. But between, heavy traffic, summertime visitors, I-70 is a big corridor. You just want to make sure that you're prepared for what we have going out there. So I would allow just some extra time to get back to the airport, or if you're heading down to Red Rocks for a concert or a Rockies game, any summertime fun, Meow Wolf, any of that, just make sure you leave plenty of time to do so. So that's a look at your roads. And if you want to find out more, you can go to cotrip.org. And you can also download an app right on your phone. And what that allows you to do is just be able to check in. If you're stuck in traffic, you're like, I wonder why. That it's a good handy thing to have, or have your friends have it and give them a call and ask them what's going on. So here's a look. You can kind of see some of that construction over in Eastville, right along the side of the road, and some of the cone zones. And do slow it down. That is their office. So slow it down, respect the speeds that are posted, and a lot of times fines will be doubled if you end up, speeding through those zones. But if you're noticing, I'm wearing my pink today. I got my rodeo on. Kind of like Rodeo Barbie is what I'm calling it. I did go to the Barbie movie this past weekend. Lots of fun. I hosted a Barbie movie Barbie party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. And at the Riverwalk Theater, they've got this really fun, it's a little box that you go in, and it's shaped like the Barbie box. It has Barbie on there, and then you can pose, and we've seen all sorts of things on Instagram, especially at Riverwalk Theater's Instagram. So head on over there. If you haven't seen the Barbie movie yet, you can see it. They've got matinees during the day and then into the evening as well. So in addition to Barbie, we've got Oppenheimer as well. I know Zion, my producer today, he's already seen them both. He went to Denver and didn't have any trouble getting tickets because, of course, they have so many theaters down there. You can get your tickets in advance at Riverwalk, but I did hear that Capitol Theater makes you do it the old-fashioned way. You just stand in line and wait. So just a couple different things for you to note. Riverwalk Theater is in Edwards, and Capitol Theater is in Eagle at Eagle Ranch. But Oppenheimer is there. The Sound of Freedom is there. We also have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. That is going to be for you at Riverwalk Theater. And then pretty much the same movies, Barbie, Oppenheimer, and Mission Impossible, are also down at Capitol. But Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, if you didn't catch that one yet, that one is still here. And sometimes on a hot day, especially in the afternoon, it's kind of nice to just get into the movie theater, get out of the heat, and cool off. So check out some of their times. They've got their websites, riverwalktheater.com for Riverwalk, and then Vail Movies for Capitol Theater will give you those times and what the prices are for their matinees and for their evening films. But speaking of film, there's a teen film camp going on happening today through Friday, and this will be at the Avon Performance Pavilion and the Rec Center. So Channel 5, High Five Media, is doing this, and it's kind of just a neat way for teens to get into filmmaking. No prior experience is needed for this, and it goes from 9 to 4 each day, and then they're gonna have a screening for family and friends, and that'll be Friday at 3 p.m. So pretty cool that they've got that. And if you want to learn more, you can go to highfivemedia.org to get some details on this multi-day camp. So pretty cool that we've got that going on. But from movies to all the different activities we have, I'm going to work my way over. I think I'll head over to that dock right now and let you see what the lake looks like a little bit closer up. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and when we return, we're going to let you know more about that Avon Live concert and some activities at Beaver Creek, and an interview we got with Ambrosia, the band that's going to be playing tomorrow night at Beaver Creek's Unplugged.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpac.org.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
The 84th Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 24th through the 29th. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Wednesday through Saturday, enjoy thrilling carnival rides and nightly PRCA Pro Rodeo action. Friday and Saturday nights kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the fun. Get your tickets online now at EagleCountyFairandRodeo.com.
The Vail Jazz Festival returns this summer for its 29th year, bringing the best jazz musicians to the Vail Valley once again. See headliners under the jazz tent every Thursday evening from July 13th through August 24th. See lively regional musicians for free on the Solaris Plaza every Sunday evening in July from July 9th through the 30th. We'll showcase the diversity in jazz through bebop, swing, the blues, Brazilian, standards, big band, and more. View the lineup and purchase tickets at vailjazz.org. All right, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson, coming to you live on this beautiful Wednesday morning, July 26th. I'm at Nottingham Park in Avon, and I've already seen probably a dozen runners, a couple of dog walkers, people getting their coffee. Just nice to see who's awake, who's up this morning, and this is such a great amenity. Even if you don't live in Avon, it's kind of nice. And if you are not from the area, it's kind of nice to have a flat, relatively flat surface to run on. You know, we have so many hills around here. If you're not from the area and you're not acclimated, it's kind of like, oh wait, everywhere I go is uphill. Well, if you just make a couple laps around here, you'll be able to get a good run in, a good workout in. The altitude alone, you know, what are we at, about 7,400 feet? The altitude alone will get you, but it's just a nice place to go. Or even rollerblading. You know, you could rollerblade around this lake as well, skateboard. Just kind of a cool place to check out. But want to let you know about what's going to be happening at the Avon Performance Pavilion tonight. Avon Live is happening on Wednesday evenings throughout the summer, and then Sunset Live happens on Sunday evenings. And so for tonight, we've got Brooklyn's Kalita and Super Yamba Band, and we've got Afrobeat and Juju veteran Leon Lagan Majak, aka Kalita, and the singer-guitarist from the West African country of Benin Republic lived his adolescent life in Lagos, Nigeria, where Afrobeat was born. So Kalita's guitar chops earned him decades of touring and recording with Fela Kuti, King Sunny Ade, Lauryn Hill, and more. So Kalita got his start in the late 70s performing in a church, and was soon after picked up by iconic juju master and world music performer King Sunny Ade. A few years later, Fela Kuti came calling. So this has been going on for decades now, almost 50 years if he started in the 70s. So this is really cool to have him here. Now, opening up for Kalita will be Selassie and the Fafa family. So Selassie is originally from Ghana and is a singer-songwriter who explores reggae music influenced by pop and the West African high life music genres. So I think there's going to be an evening of world beats tonight. He's the founder of the Black Eye Watching Records LLC and leader of the band Salisi and the Fafa family, now based in Colorado. So this is their home state now, but he was born in Ghana, but he grew up exposed to the colorful and energetic sounds of high life music. So it should be pretty awesome. So tonight you're going to be heading out to the park 5:45, 5:30, because when we start things rolling, we'll get the Hannawald Bar open. So that's named after the old Hannawald barn that was in this area. And that's the bar that will serve the drinks, serve the alcohol. So no alcohol allowed at the Avon Live concerts because they do have a bar set up. Now Sunset Live is a different story. You can BYOB to that one. But feel free to bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, all that today. And then sunset's around 8:25 or so tonight. Music's going to go till about 8:30, 8:45. So things will be wrapping up as soon as it's going to start to get dark. So once again, that's what we call it, Avon Live and Sunset Live. But the big performance pavilion, such a great place to have that. But if you're heading up to Beaver Creek today, we've got the Fossil Posse. So this is Billy Doran, who has his brand new dinosaur museum at Dinosaur Junction, but he has his dinosaur camps as well. But he is going to be bringing the knowledge and bringing the education to you up at Beaver Creek. This is super fun because he does this from 4 to 5:30. So it's a good long time to really get a lot of information about just what they do, what Fossil Posse does and how they uncover the artifacts and how they let you be a part of it with their kids camps and some of their adult programs through the museum. But you'll learn so much about the dinosaurs that roamed Eagle County and this region. Pretty amazing stuff. So 4 to 5:30, once again, this is free. It's just right at the plaza at Beaver Creek where the ice rink is. They changed that into just a lawn area. There's a stage there. So Billy Dorn will be there this afternoon. And then a little bit of yoga today, 9 until 10. They're going to have complimentary yoga. And this is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday up at Beaver Creek. So it's really cool that they do this. They do this at the base of the Beaver Creek chairlift from 9 to 10. And it's complimentary. Just bring your own mat and just enjoy a morning of invigorating yoga. And I think it's great that they have it right by the chairlift because I think it's a little sunnier there. Do bring a jacket in the morning because it could be a little cool in that area. Now, the Villar Performing Arts Center, they've had a busy summer celebrating their 25th anniversary. Last night they had Rain, the Beatles tribute, and they're going to take a couple of days off, and then we're going to be bringing in the dance festival. So Music from the Soul will be on August 2nd. Reserved seating, limited availability on this, so it's already starting to sell out. $50 to $100 are the tickets, but this is going to be led by award-winning Brazilian dancer and choreographer Leonardo Sandoval and bassist composer Gregory Richardson. It's going to be tap dance with live music. It's coming together and really, really cool. So check this out. That'll be at 6 p.m. So the Vail Dance Festival, which has its opening night this Friday, they will be doing some fun things over at the Villar as well. And then Andrew Bird comes in on August 3rd. So some fun music there with You Wade opening up. And then we, have just a couple more Bravo things going on too. Ballet X is going to be there. So go to the Villar Performing Arts Center's website, villarpac.org, to get some more information on that. And then on Thursdays, Beaver Creek has been doing a concert series for free. It's called Beaver Creek Unplugged. And it goes from 5 until 7, right there on the plaza where that stage is that I just mentioned, where Billy Dorn will be with Fossil Posse. And they've been bringing out all sorts of bands. Last week they had John Waite. John Waite, of course, made famous from the Babies. He was the front man for the Babies, but also his hit in the 80s and 90s, Missing You. So he was last week. Well, this week we're bringing out Ambrosia. And they've got a lot of hits too, for sure. Songs that you've heard. Biggest Part of Me being one of them. How Much I Feel, another one of them. And so they're going to be playing the stage. They've been playing since 1970, so for over 50 years. This band that kind of started out of the South Bay of Los Angeles, they're still going strong. And, I'm not going to tell you any more about it because I got to speak to one of the guys that's in the band. So let's let you learn more with our interview that we got last week about the band that's coming tomorrow, Ambrosia. This Thursday at Beaver Creek Unplugged. It's a weekly series that they've been doing all summer long, and they're bringing in Ambrosia. And on the phone right now, on the line, we have Joe Puerta. And Joe, good morning. How are you in California today?
I'm doing great, thank you. Looking forward to getting out there back to Denver. It's in Colorado, I should say. We're going to be doing 3 shows out there, so really looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, and to have this band come together and to play up in the mountains. Now, have you spent much time in Colorado? I understand that your band has some ties here.
Well, Doug Jackson, who plays guitar with us, yeah, he grew up there in Evergreen, I think is
Yep,
the city
yep.
or
Hmm.
town he was from, and yeah, he's very very tight up there. His folks live in Golden, and so he goes back to Colorado every chance he can get to visit with the family and just to have time to ski. And he's a real outdoors guy, so he loves it out there.
Okay, well, good. We're glad that he's bringing you all along. The weather's been great here. You're going to be playing an
Well,
outdoor
good.
show. Now, you
Right.
are up at altitude, Beaver Creek, right around 9,000 feet above sea level.
Well, we believe it or not, we live in San Diego County, and everybody thinks San Diego. You think the beach.
Yeah.
We're at 4,700 feet.
Okay.
We're in the hills or mountains
Yeah.
of San Diego. We do have mountains here in California, as you know, and so we're up pretty high ourselves, but it's not. How high did you said 9,000?
Oh, yeah, right around 9,000 feet over at Beaver Creek. Or maybe about 8,000. 82, I think is what it is.
Okay, so it's still a bump, but
Yes, yes.
but at least I got a little bit of altitude training, I guess you could say, living
Yeah.
up here. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Now let's talk about the band. You guys got your start over 50 years ago, and tell us how this band was formed.
Gosh, started off right out of high school. I joined my first quote original music band. It was a band that was trying to just write their own songs, and that's where I started writing songs. And I became the principal writer of that band.
Yeah.
But somewhere along the line, we decided we wanted to have another vocalist. So a guy that I had been in bands in high school with, I invited into this band. His name was David Pack.
Okay.
So David and I eventually started changing out the members of that band. It just became Dave and I. And we brought in a guy I went to high school with named Chris North, keyboard player, organist. And the drummer we had, actually, he was on the verge of getting married. He had a kid already, and we were like 19 years old. We go, we need somebody who's free to go after this big prize we're going for. So we looked in something called the Musicians Contact Service. It was a place in Hollywood where they just had lists of people who were musicians.
Kind of the yellow pages of the day.
Pages and pages of drummers. And we came across this name, Burley Drummond. We thought, wow, what a great name for a drummer. He probably can't play because that's just too good a name for a drummer. So we called him up. We met with him, and he was a great guy. And then we invited him to come do a rehearsal with us, or just a jam, really. And we started off playing, just improvising. I don't think we stopped for like an hour and a half.
Wow.
We just kept improvising and improvising, but kind of like what the Grateful Dead does, but make it an hour and a half jam, not 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
So we were really excited about getting him in the band. That was the nucleus of the band, the four of us. Yeah.
Well, and then you
And
went
three
on.
of the four are still together. Yeah, which is pretty good for after 50 years to say that.
Exactly. And then, all the nominations with the Grammys, and then the different collaborations, anywhere from Bruce Hornsby, or maybe it was Ellen Parsons, Michael McDonald, Edgar Winter, Kurt Vonnegut. I mean, it must have been fun
Oh,
to just
good.
kind
I'm
of.
glad you know Kurt Vonnegut. Sometimes, we'll announce, and this song was co-written with Kurt Vonnegut. People kind of look at us like, who's that? He's one of the greatest writers of the 20th century. I mean, he was an amazing writer, and I loved his work. And to be able to say, I co-wrote lyrics with Kurt Vonnegut, because he wrote the first verse. Well, actually, not written for us. We took it from his book, Cat's Cradle. I thought, hey, I think these lyrics will work, because we were looking for lyrics for a song, and I just put the book out. I said, a sleeping drunkard in Central Park. Nice, very nice. It all fit just magically. And then I thought, well, I got to write second verse. And I came up with a whirling dervish, dancing bear part. So, but I think on my tombstone someday, that's when I was co-wrote with Kurt Vonnegut and Burt Bacharach. I have Burt Bacharach co-write too. Yeah. Yeah, for the movie Arthur.
Oh, yes.
It's kind of a interesting story, because the record company came to us. Actually, we were on tour, and they came on the bus, and they had a little cassette tape of a song. They said, we'd like you to do this song possibly for this movie coming out. And the song was called When You Get Lost Between the Moon and New York City.
Oh,
and they asked us to do it. And one of the guys in the band, I won't say who, said, no, it sounds too much like Killing Me Softly. So we passed on it. And I think, I'm going to say to my own credit, I think it could be a hit.
Yeah,
and then
Christopher Cross got it. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my
Chris
God.
did such a great job. I can't really say, what would have happened, but it was offered to us at one time.
What's really interesting is a whole new generation is getting to learn the songs, How Much I Feel, Biggest Part of Me, kind of because of the yacht rock and everything that's going on.
Exactly.
Isn't that funny?
It's been great. It's brought in a whole new audience. I mean, obviously you're a lot younger, and you are aware of it, because this yacht rock phenomenon has brought back this style of music, which I think what's missing in contemporary music for a lot of people are the melodies and the harmonies and just the way, even the organic tracking of the music, because everything now pretty much is done on computers.
Yeah.
It's not a bunch of people getting in a room anymore and working out a track and seeing what works between the drummer and the bass, and the little subtleties that create a kind of different, it's an organic sort of feel to the music. Everything now is very precise and beautiful and works great, but it's all done, on a computer primarily. There's not that many people converging into one room to create a track. It's somebody, if you even look on the credits for writing, there'll be 7 writers. Somebody does something at their house, then they send the file to someone else, and they do a little addition.
That was even before COVID, right?
Yeah, it really is, and it's continued, and so I think people kind of sense there's something in that, just the way it was created. That was
definitely
organic.
So, what can we expect on Thursday's show at Beaver Creek? What are you going to be playing?
Well, of course, we're going to be doing all those hits that you talked about. Biggest Part of Me, How Much I Feel, You're the Only Woman, and another song that's not quite yacht rock, but it was our first hit record, and it was the first place we ever heard that our manager came we were rehearsing in a garage. We were getting ready to go out on a tour on our first album, and he said, your song, Holding On, just went to #1 in Denver.
Oh, no
and we
way.
were like, what? We're #1? We're the #1 song on the radio in Denver? And it was like, we'll never forget that. That was like a huge moment, you could imagine, for us. from being this unknown band that you're just rolling the dice and see what happens, and somebody comes in and says you're number one. It's like,
Yeah.
that was extraordinary.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, what a great career you guys have had, and you're still going strong. I mean, it's neat to have you touring across the nation and having you at Beaver Creek. So, anything you want to say to the viewers who are thinking about coming out?
Well, just get ready for a wide variety of music. Certainly all the hits, but we're going to be pulling out a few different things here. It's not going to be, by the way, all unplugged. We're going to be using all our gear, real
I was
drums
wondering about that. Yeah, it's gonna be the plugged in version.
weren't really sure because I think what we're going to do is throw in some more of the acoustic things that we've done over the years. And Doug, by the way, is an incredible acoustic guitar player.
Oh.
So one of the things I really want him to do is something where he just gets on the guitar and just does this incredible solo work that he's put out albums of, and he's phenomenal on that. So that'll be a big thrill.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it. I hope to be there. So it's going to be 5 to 7, everybody, on Thursday, July 27th. It is Ambrosia, Joe Puerta with us this morning. And thank you for your time today. I know that
Thank you, Tricia. And looking forward to meeting you in person.
Okay, perfect. I'll come on by. All right, thanks so much for your time. So once again, it is Beaver Creek Unplugged, and it'll be Thursday, July 27th, and from 5 to 7. So a great time to go maybe after your hike and before dinner to stop by the plaza at Beaver Creek. All right, we are back here at Nottingham Park and Nottingham Lake just behind me. You can see the paddle boats that they have, and Stand Up Paddle Colorado, that'll be open for you later today. They have stand-up paddle boards you can rent, the boats that you see behind me, and this place is going to be hopping later on. There's a little area where you can swim. Here, I'll give you just a little, see if we can give you a little tour here. Yep, so you can see where you can swim, and you can also see that performance pavilion behind me, and that is where the music will be tonight. So we're excited to have Avon Live back again with some world beats, some great music this evening. But we can't forget about what's going on down valley. So now we've got the Down Valley Gypsum Get Down concerts, and tonight it's going to be from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Trees Don't Move, Eagle County's own. This band has been doing pretty great things in their short and yet impressive career. They won the Battle of the Bands at that Performance Pavilion just a few months ago in June. They're high schoolers. Two of them just graduated, going to college next fall. And then a couple of them still in high school, but they've been playing at Shakedown, the block party that happens down in Eagle. So kind of cool that they have that going on. So once again, this will be at the Lundgren Amphitheater tonight, starting at 6. So free and open to the public. And then you're wondering why I'm wearing my hat? Yep, I got my Stetson on because we've got rodeo action happening down in Eagle. So it's the 84th installment of the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. The carnival will be kicking off today around 3 p.m. All the food trucks will be open for you, the rides, and then rodeo action kicks off at 7. Now go a little bit early because we've got the registration for the best piggy bank contest, 9 to 4, and then the exhibits for 4-H. Those are in the open class exhibits. They're going to be open to the public from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. And then from 8 till at 8 a.m. we'll have the animal weigh-in for the 4-H. A lot of stuff going on with the exhibits. So check that out before. And what's really neat is that you're parking and then you can walk through the Eagle River Center, which is where these exhibits are. Check out the pigs and the bunnies and the chickens and everything. And then the carnival action and the vendor booths will be opening up at 3, like I mentioned. And then the rodeo action kicks off at 7 p.m. And this is PRCA rodeo. This is pro rodeo. So the guys and gals that are participating in this, they're top of the line. The livestock that comes in for this, whether it's the broncs whether it's the bulls for the bull riding. Those are some of the best in the area as well. So that'll be this evening. Everything's going to wrap up probably around 9:30. It can be a little late night for the little ones, but they'll be tuckered out. They'll probably fall asleep on the way home. And then tomorrow is Western Heritage. Same thing. 3 o'clock is when the carnival opens, and then the rodeo happens at 7. And then green night, wear your green for mental health awareness. That's going to be going on Friday. And then Saturday is patriotic night. So wear your red, white, and blue. So a lot of fun here. You can go to Eagle County's government website or just Google Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. And then, like I've said, I've heard that tickets are sold out for a couple of the bigger nights, especially Saturday and probably on Friday. So try to get online. Don't delay on this. You're going to want to get on there and see what they've got for tickets for you. But want to let you know about who this year's rodeo royalty is. And Ken Hovey had a chance to sit down and learn a bit more about this honored role and her role in the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. Let's take a look.
Well, hey, rodeo fans, I am here with one of the stars of the show, Lila Devins. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
So I'm doing great. So great to be out here for this event once again, but I truly mean that. You are one of the stars, you and the queen, who unfortunately couldn't be here for this interview today, but you're the princess. What goes in to becoming that title?
So first you have to win a tryout process, which includes a speech, an interview, and that you can ride your horse in a horsemanship pattern. And then throughout the year, you're gonna go to different events, parades, rodeos to promote the Western way of life and to get people to come to your rodeo.
And that's the one thing I want to point out. We all are in the stands looking out at you, racing around, holding the flag. I mean, it gives you goosebumps. It gets you so excited, but that takes a lot of practice. What goes into the training to get ready for an event like this?
So I ride my horse 2 to 3 times a week, and I first had to desensitize him to a flag so that he doesn't mind carrying a flag, and you have to teach him to be able to run as fast as he can, but also get back down to collected before you go out that gate.
That's interesting, yeah, because that flag fluttering right by his head, and also the excitement of the crowd. I mean, people are cheering.
Yeah.
Now, I also understand that his name is Greg, correct?
Yes.
Greg has a certain food that he really likes that people might be surprised about.
Yeah, he really likes bagels and cream cheese, actually. So.
A little jelly or peanut butter on there?
Nope, just straight cream cheese.
You know, he just licking his lips. Well, that is awesome. You have so many fans here, not only, parents like myself, proud to see our youth doing so good out there, but you also have a lot of kids, and I'm sure you grew up watching the princess and the queen over the years. What do you say to those young ladies and the guys out there that are thinking, man, I want to get into rodeo, I want to get into horses, and I aspire to be like you? How do you do that?
I tell them to never stop believing and never stop chasing those dreams, because the second that you give up on it, that's when it's not going to come true. So I've wanted to be the rodeo princess ever since I was really little, and I had friends doing royalty, and I just never stopped working for that, never stopped believing that I could get there, and that's how I got here today.
It's awesome, and I love just the garb that you wear. You look so Western. Explain to the viewers at home, but also the people that are in the stands, what goes into the outfit from the lid all the way down?
Well, first you have to go to a hat shop and get a hat that fits well and is shaped to the way you like it.
And I know you want to make fun of mine. That's just, it's straw. It's just an old beater. But yeah, you look great. You have the princess on. But then also the sash. And show the folks the buckle. What is that?
The buckle, it just has your title on it and your year. And
I love it. So I just read it to the viewers. Eagle County Fair and Rodeo Princess 2023. They don't hand those out. You have to earn them. And then what is this?
These are our chaps, and we wear these basically anytime we're riding our horses. You'll see them. You will see us wearing them in the rodeo and in parades, and they are custom made, and they even have our name on the little waistband here.
You got the flowers on here as well?
Yeah, they're columbines, and so they are custom made for the princess and queen every year, and you get to hang on to these, and they help people see your title and just gives that extra bling to your outfit.
Hey, look, you got a fan behind us as well. This is Bodenheimer's horse we're going to see out there shortly. So we'll see you and Greg out there. I know that everyone's excited to see you. One final note, what do you come here? What do you like to see at the rodeo?
My favorite event is the barrel racing. It's really fun to see some cowgirls out there, and it's really cool to just see the teamwork between the horse and the rider when they're out there together.
Lila, good job. Awesome. I would say cowboy up, but not in this case. I'm going to say cowgirl up. What an exciting time it is to be here. And if people want to, they can come up, get autographs from you.
Yeah, of course. Awesome. We'll be walking around the stands after the rodeo.
And she'll have the queen with her as well. Great to see you, Lila, once again. From the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, cowgirl up. It's a big one. One of my favorite things about coming down to the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo are the people that you encounter. Commissioners, Eagle County Commissioner Kathy Chandler Henry, great to see you.
Great to see you, Ken.
I know that whenever I get to come down and interview you here at the fairgrounds, it's going to be a good time because this is a special time of year.
It's a special time of year. It's near and dear to our hearts. I grew up with this Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, and it's the best event of the year.
I went back and looked. 1939 is when this rodeo started.
Well, I missed that one.
Yeah, you weren't there for that. You came along much later than that. But I mean, what a history here. I don't know that oftentimes people realize what a horse and cattleman's background we have here in Eagle County way before the ski resorts were here.
Yeah, that's right. The fairgrounds is used almost every night of the week during the summertime, and it really is our agricultural heritage, which is still strong in the county, especially up the Colorado River Road, up Gypsum Creek, up Brush Creek. We've got a lot of ranchers and farmers who have kept this tradition alive. And
I'm ready. I'm ready for some more cowboy action. How about you guys out there watching the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo 2023 since 1939? One of the best events. Great to see you, Kathy.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, come on out. Come check us out. Cowboy up. Back to you guys at Eagle. Well,
The Pearl Izumi outlet opened at the outlets at Castle Rock. Everything you ever dreamed of is in this store. From fabulous jerseys, Colorado jerseys, Pearl Izumi jerseys, fabulous jerseys and over jackets, and shoes for spinning, for hiking, for mountain biking, gloves, everything you ever dreamed of at reduced, of course, prices. All from the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. You're going to have the ride of your life.
All right, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I've moved on over where we can see the Avon Performance Pavilion in the background. That is going to be the scene of tonight's Avon Live concert. So head on down. 5:30 is when the gates will open, and the music will start shortly after with the opening act and then our main act. So it should be just a great time and a great weather. And speaking of weather, let's take a look at what we can expect for our weather today. Plenty of sunshine this morning, that's for sure. I'm gonna get my hat down a little bit further just so I can see a little bit better here. Already 62 in Vail. This weather mount report brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail. And we're seeing 65 in Eagle, Edwards 65, Avon 63. We'll be into the 70s and the 80s. I think it's going to almost feel like the 90s down in Eagle today, especially when you're down there with the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo happening. A few clouds will be rolling in this afternoon, so it will feel a bit cooler than maybe what it would be like if we were straight sun. So that is good to think about. But I don't think you're going to need the rain jacket today, but you're definitely going to need the sunscreen. But let's let you know about a few things happening in Vail. So we've got our yoga in the gardens, and this is Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, and they do a great job of bringing in just some different instructors. You can bring your mat, or they might have a few that you can borrow as well. But there is a cost associated with this. It's $20 cash only. So make sure you have your cash before you head way over to the gardens for this. But just really neat. You don't need to pre-register in advance. You just need to show up. And what a beautiful setting to do this in. Kind of start your day in the Zen zone. But then we also have a few other things happening. Chefs in the Gardens. This is going to be tomorrow, but you're going to want to get your tickets early for this because it's one of these things that sells out. And what they do is they have a little cooking demo right in front of the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater in that lobby underneath the awning. So we'll be shaded or protected in case we ever get any rain these next couple of weeks because it's Thursdays all the way through August 17th. Now tomorrow it's going to be the restaurant Curated with Pollyanna Forster. Pollyanna, she started Eat Drink many years ago. She had Dish many years ago, all those. So she knows a lot about cooking. And then Zeno Restauranti, that'll be next week. Red Canyon Catering, Rome. So there's going to be a lot of cool chefs that you can meet and learn a lot from if you head out and do this. Go to the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens website to get your tickets for that. They've got an Eventbrite link that'll take you right to it. And then Bravo, we've got that happening today as well. So we've got Anne-Marie McDermott. She'll be sitting down with Marin Alsop. There's the conductor, the guest conductor that'll be leading the orchestra this evening. So that's going to be tonight as well. Today. It'll be at the Vail Interfaith Chapel at 1 p.m. And it's a good little precursor before heading to the performance tonight. So it's just nice. It's free. It's just great when you can learn a little bit more about what goes on behind the music. It's the Behind the Music series. And then the Bravo Little Listeners, we're going to have the Isadori String Quartet, and they will be at the Eagle Public Library today, starting at 2:30. It goes for about an hour or so. And the string quartet will be interacting with the children. And it's kind of for ages maybe 2 to 7. But I've seen as young as little babies there, and they're so mesmerized by the sound. They're just so curious about it. It's so cute. So that is going on this afternoon. And then we do have limited seating tonight. So Marin Alsop will be conducting Rachmaninoff with Yuchan Lim. He is going to be the guest performer this evening. And they're going to be doing just an amazing repertoire tonight featuring the music of Rachmaninoff. And then we have 19-year-old Yuchan Lim. What an amazing, legendary performer. He's a gold medal winning performance doing a piano concerto number 3. So this is really neat that we have these two special stars with us this evening. So just something to look forward to for your Wednesday. So, and then tomorrow we've got Vail Jazz happening at the Vail Jazz tent. And then we'll have the Howard's Hangout afterwards. So many things going on, almost too much to squeeze into one show. But join us tomorrow and we'll give you some more details on that. But before we go, we want to let you know that we've got Vail Jazz. They have a new artistic director, and we had a chance to sit down with him. So let's learn more.
We're here at the Arabelle in Lion's Head for Jazz at Vail Square, and joining me now, we have Drew Zaremba, and he is the brand new artistic director of Vail Jazz, and congratulations on this title. We're so excited for you.
Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. The legacy that Vail Jazz has is world known. Yeah. And so just to be a part of this incredible tradition is really an honor. Yeah. So happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you here, and you're going to be pretty busy because you're not only running the show, you're also going to be performing at a lot of these shows.
Yes. That's what keeps it fun. I'll get to know all the patrons that way, and they'll get to know my music and get to relate to each other that way, and keep these active relationships with the musicians going, as well as with all the wonderful people who come to hear Vail Jazz.
All right, well, let's talk about what we're doing here on Thursday nights. We're going to have this tent, so rain or shine, we are having some fun activities going on with these great shows, bringing in headlining acts.
Yes.
And this is just a really special offering.
Yes, John Clayton, the interim artistic director, put together an incredible lineup of wonderful artists from all over the country, nationally known, some of whom were actually Vail Jazz workshop participants from years past. So it's a wonderful lineup, and in this beautiful tent here in Lion's Head, It's going to be amazing music every single week, every Thursday from 6 to 8.
Okay, and this is going to go all the way until we get to the big Labor Day party, which will be the 5-day culmination of everything. You know, pretty much everything is working towards that. And that was the original, having that, you know, Labor Day, and a lot of those people come back year after year.
Always. It's a tradition. It's something that marks the calendar for them, and a lot of the same artists come back year after year, so they get to develop these beautiful relationships year after year after year. It's a beautiful thing.
It's like a reunion.
Yes,
it really
very
is.
much so, very much so.
Okay, and then on Sunday nights we have the free jazz shows, and these are at the Plaza at Solaris.
Yes, that's right. That's something I put together this year as part of the jazz series, and so we had Tricia de Mayfield, an incredible vocalist, but we have a tribute to Joe Beam with an authentic Brazilian guitarist. We have Hot House West, which is a Western swing orchestra from Utah, and then we're going to have Tony Monaco giving a tribute to Howard Stone. So it's going to be a beautiful event as well.
Yeah, the founder of Vail Jazz, Howard Stone, and these shows on Sundays free 5 to 7, and then the one that's under the tent, we've got ticketed options for you.
That's right.
And this is 6 to 8, and after this, the party keeps on going.
Yes.
So this, I heard that this is the main course.
This is the main course.
And that's the nightcap.
And that's the nightcap. That's exactly right, because you can just go right over there to the tavern and head on over for a free concert. I'm going to be playing Hammond organ or piano with my trio, and we're going to have a wonderful vocalist joining us as well. We're going to be playing standards. You can have a drink, you can listen along, and meet some of the artists if they're willing to have a chat, which almost certainly all of them are. So it's a great, we're calling it Howard's Hangout.
Okay.
And it's going to be a place for the musicians and audiences to all hang out and continue the nightcap.
Okay, I love it. So yeah, plenty of different things to do with Vail Jazz, and of course you're going to have your educational programs for the kids and lots of different ways for people to get involved.
Yes.
So if we want more, probably just go to the website, right?
VailJazz.org. It's that easy.
Okay, perfect. So check out either the tent here every Thursday, Howard's Hangout afterwards for free at the tavern, and then on Sundays we've got the concerts from 5 to 7 for free at the Plaza at Solaris. Thanks so much, Drew. I know you're busy. We gotta let you go.
All right.
Okay,
you so
congratulations
much.
once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are back with just a bit more to wrap things up for you before we send you on your day. Once again, abundant sunshine all day today. We're going to see maybe a few clouds roll in, wear the sunscreen, and drink plenty of water. And to escape the heat, maybe duck on inside, do a later lunch, maybe go visit some of the art galleries, do some shopping, or even go to the movies. There's plenty of movies with the Barbie and the Oppenheimer and Raiders of the Lost Ark and Mission Impossible. They're playing at both our theaters, Riverwalk and Down Valley at Capitol Theater. But tonight, right behind me, we've got the Avon Performance Pavilion, and you can see that they're getting things ready to go. They were mowing the lawn today, make it all happen. But that is going to be the scene of Avon Live's concert, which is absolutely free. We're bringing in Kalita and Super Yamba Band. They're going to be the headliners. And opening up for them will be Selassie and the Fafa family. So a lot of Afro beats and just some kind of world beats. Real fun tunes. It should be something to get you off your blanket or out of your lawn chair and do a little dancing, and that's what we might see at that stage tonight. This will wrap up probably around 8:45 or so. Sunset is around 8:24 tonight, so there'll still be light out to get you home, at least for a little while. Don't linger too long if you're on your bike and if you don't have a light, but just nice to see what we have going on at the Avon Performance Pavilion. And then on Sundays, don't forget, Sunset Live happens just on the back side of the Performance Pavilion. They've got a stage right over the lake, and that's where they do their Sunset Live concerts that help you close down the weekend. Rodeo action kicking off tonight, 7 p.m. Check out the website to see if you can still get tickets for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. I do know some nights are already sold out. But thanks so much for watching today. We will see you tomorrow, bright and early, 7:30 a.m. on YouTube or Facebook, or you can watch us anytime. And then on Outside Watch, we're on channel 17 here in the Vail Valley. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
Living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.